Hello there. Maybach, how does that sound? If that sounds good, what do you say about Mercedes-Maybach? Well, I can say that I love them. I loved them already when they were both separate things. Mercedes knew what to do when they bought Maybach. Here is something they have done in recent times. The new Mercedes-Maybach S680. Lean back and enjoy. See you at the end. The outside looks like the one of the new S-Class, but look closer and you will see that the Maybach version of the S-Class is even longer and a little wider than the, I hate the word, standard S-Class. It is 5.5 meters long, which is insane, has a unique wheel design because of Maybach, and they start at 19 inches or go up to 21s if you like. The rear end is of course very elegant and luxurious. The chrome exhaust and the chrome all along the exhaust help to point that out. It's not a fake exhaust, but the end pipes are fake, you could say. But behind that there are two real exhaust pipes on each side. They just don't look that good. If you want to see our video of the new S-Class, click here. You have the option to get a V8 or the top of the range V12 in the new Maybach S680. And then you have either V8 or V12 on every side on the front. More of the engines later. There is chrome all around the car, and with the blacked out rear windows it all seems like it should. It seems like a VIP is getting chauffeured around. Even the door handles pop out, so you don't have to waste any unnecessary energy. The front grille is of course a Maybach front grille, which is bigger than on the standard S-Class, and the whole front bumper is lower to the ground. Here and on the hood there is even more chrome. On the hood there is a strip of chrome that ends on the Mercedes star. Why Mercedes star, you ask? Well, because they own it. What can I say about the inside of the most luxurious S-Class? Well, it's amazing, as you would expect. Fine Nappa leather everywhere, the inside of the roof, the seats, nearly everything is covered in leather. You got Maybach pedals, a digital driver's display, thick comfortable floor mats and silver seat belts. Are just a few things you get in the new Mercedes-Maybach S680. More of the features and gadgets in a minute. Now the engine, the heart of every car wheelie. As said, you can have your Maybach with a V8 or V12 petrol engine. Now the V8 puts out 503 horsepower and 700 Nm and has a mild hybrid system. That means it has an electric motor which can give it a boost of 20 horsepower and 200 Nm if needed. The V12 sadly has 18 horsepower less than the old V12 and also 100 Nm less. What's going on here? Well, I don't know exactly what happened. But I believe it's due to, you know it, yes, laws. What are they doing to us? Anyway, the V12 is a 6-liter engine with 612 horsepower and 900 Nm of torque. It's less, but those numbers are still fine, don't you think? The power gets delivered by a 9-speed torque converter automatic gearbox. In addition to that, you get air suspension and adaptive dampers as standard, without paying anything on top. What a deal! The V12 claims to need only 4.5 seconds from 0 to 60, all while costing nearly $250,000. The V12 is yours for 217,000 euros and the V8 can be yours for only 160,000 euros. Now this wouldn't be a Maybach if there wasn't anything special in here. And there is not one thing that is so special, but everything combined makes it for a very good luxurious sedan. The car comes with level 3 autonomy. That means it could technically drive itself. But you guessed it, laws. You could let it drive in slow traffic on its own while drinking your coffee or watching Netflix. But that will take a while till it becomes legal. You have rear wheel steering as standard, but only with 19-inch wheels you will have a 10 degrees turning angle. If you like bigger wheels, then the back wheels can only turn 4.5 degrees. You have to know what you want in life. There is a seatbelt butler in the back, which gives you your seatbelt without complaining. The headlights are digital and have the equivalent of 1.3 million tiny mirrors inside them. They can project warnings or signs on the road to help you navigate. There are special air pockets inside the seats that inflate as soon as the car registers a crash. That's for your spine, apparently. In the front, you can open the rear doors using the center screen, something you can't do in the normal S-Class. There is a first-class seating package, which contains super luxurious first-class seats, a sound system, a Mercedes ashtray, undercarb support, massaging functions for the seats and the undercarb support, and a sunroof with blinds. Then in the back you have 2 cup holders that can be cooled or heated. In addition to that, there's a fridge plus silver-plated champagne glasses, and of course champagne glass holders. Also you have 3 screens in the back, a small one in the center and 2 big ones on the rear of each front seat. Also, the fold-out tables and wireless charging ports can't be missing. Last thing for me, the trunk for the V12 is a bit smaller than the one on the V8. 495 liters for the V12 and 10 liters more for the V8. Well, here we are. Is this too much for you? Or would you kindly give away over 200,000 for such a car? If I had the money, I would. Till then, we have to grind. As always, tell us what was good and what not, and also if you want to see a specific car here on the channel. Have the best day, guys, and as always, keep it flow.